ChatGPT got frustrated with me and like stopped.
What?
I was just like, what? How did Europe? What? I was just going like, how did it all form? I just kept getting deeper and deeper and deeper. And then it just was like, yo, you need to take a break.
Why I love talking to you is because one of the reasons is because you're very curious. And I feel like not enough people are curious. And you're like hyper curious. But it's so funny knowing you as a friend that a AI bot goes, O'Connor, dude, go to bed. I hate that feeling.
It's literally just.
Oh yeah, no, I can smell it.
Train and all the cars. It's like pizza and then beer fart. And then
the beer fart.
Yeah.
It's
I can smell it. Dude.
It's bad,
dude. Yeah.
Wait,
you were. Oh my god, I can't believe you don't smell it.
I don't
dude.
smell it.
Out of your mind. What do you have, COVID?
You definitely have COVID.
You have COVID,
No, I don't smell it. I have
shit.
Dude, your face when I was like, we actually leave that door open for the shot. You're like, no,
we really should not do that.
I think we're better off having no shot.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm in a good place. Maybe I'm like insulated from it because I'm in the corner.
No, you have COVID, dude. You have.
I don't have COVID, dude.
It's like
Stop saying
it's
that.
like not smelling a jar of diced garlic.
I have bad allergies.
Like a cove.
Yeah, I think it's just like the wind. You know, like the wind is like this way. You guys are in the crossfire,
dude.
Holy
no, those are bad hungover. When it's like diarrhea is one thing, but when you're just like, dude, we've talked about this. When you go to the bathroom, you're like, I just farted for 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I get beer will do that to me. If I have more than like 3 or 4 beers, I will have like bloating and farts like all the next morning. The next morning.
Dude, I was like I was trying to keep the noise down.
Yeah.
Wait, your farts?
Yeah. So I was like controlling, you know?
That's almost worse.
Yeah.
It's a hard shit to take. Honestly, no joke, the last time I took a shit like that was at 7th Street.
Really?
Yeah?
In that bathroom.
Nice.
I was like,
That's
I have to shit.
That is a brutal
And
bathroom.
it was
It's a
literally
bad
like, dude,
bathroom.
it was straight up fucking...
Dude.
It was like Shawshank Redemption when he's waiting for the thunder. So I was waiting.
For laughs?
Yeah.
Someone
Just
awful's
blow
on
it out.
stage. Oh, God. It's a clear night.
Holy fuck.
Dude, I was at my barber and I had to take a shit and I was like, I got to shit before I have to get before my haircut.
Yeah.
And I ran in there and I took an all-time bad hungover shit.
Yeah.
And they had no toilet paper, so I was like wiping with paper towels and stuff and like I was like, I can't clog the toilet.
Yeah.
So I was throwing out the paper towels. And somebody before me, another dude was in there, and he had been throwing out his paper towels. So now I have double the amount of blood on my hands because the whole it's a visible garbage can. You can see the shit-covered paper towels, and it's like a mountain of them. Another guy's, and then mine. I walk out, and the person waiting is the hot hostess who works at the barber shop, like the pretty lady who works at the front. And I was like, it was
Clog the toilet.
Yeah,
Dude,
clog
yeah.
the toilet.
Clog the
Clog
toilet.
the
Do you think clogging it's a better move?
Yes. Toilets get clogged.
Yeah, be like, oh man, it's clogged.
Who's
It
to
sucks.
say how it happened?
Yeah,
Dude,
when I walked in there, it was full of paper towels. I don't know what the hell. I've been in the 20 minutes trying to figure it out.
Dude, I was having a
Clog
break.
the toilet.
Yeah, clog
all
the
the way.
toilet.
Dude, I've peeled apart the paper towel roll.
Yeah,
Oh god,
I've taken
dude.
each ply.
that's a smart move.
Yeah, and wiped my ass with that.
Yeah.
Before.
Feel like a caveman using
Yeah.
giant leaves. Using like a monstera leaf.
You better believe I flushed it.
Dude,
Yeah.
and I was having like a breakdown. Like I was filled. My trauma reaction is rage. So I was on the toilet.
Said my
just
trauma reaction. Dude,
holding-
holy hell.
When things are bad, dude, I go straight to
trauma
rage.
reaction.
It's very Italian. I go straight to rage. I don't get sad, and I don't get I just get filled with blind rage. And I was just sitting on the toilet like, they fucked me. I'm like, I'm like talking about something. No fucking plunger. No fucking toilet paper. Who takes shits in here? Huh? These people don't shit. I was like, she probably hear me outside the door.
But you.
She hears a man having a mental breakdown, and then she watches me leave. It smells like shit. She goes in, and there's a mountain of shit-covered paper towel. I mean, it was a 10 out of 10 bad situation. And then I sat there for another hour, like, getting my hair cut. And the guy's like, how you doing, man? I'm like,
I'm pretty good.
Just constantly looking at it, like seeing what her reaction's going to be when
my
she comes
God.
out. She just closes the door and stares at you.
I was also like, there's like
What
9.
did you do?
There's 9 male barbers in here. I've never seen a woman customer, and you got one single stall bathroom with no toilet paper. I mean, you're burying these ladies alive.
Yeah,
dude.
you're kind of begging for.
You're setting them up for. You're setting them up for a nightmare.
It's just locker room stuff.
Yeah.
It's a 300 square foot room. You got 20 dudes in here, and zero toilet paper rolls, and a pretty
should have a
ladies
roll
working
per
at the
dude.
front. Yes,
Yeah.
everybody should bring in personals.
Yeah.
Did you ever go back there again?
I go back there every week. Yeah. I've made direct eye contact with this woman 100 times.
Like,
I mean,
back.
she's the one who probably had to clean that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They designate the lady to.
It's part of her job.
Like, all right, get in there, Janice.
Yeah, get rid of all the tissues and
Dude.
the trash. What if it's full of shit?
Why do you think we hired you? I'm not gonna have a man do that.
Dude, they have
woman's
a-
You
work.
guys just jerking off to the CCTV. Yeah, you throw those shit.
Yeah, touch those poopy papers.
Yeah, you hate that smell. You hate it, don't
God,
you?
Yeah.
You hate this job I made you do.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
Dude,
Definitely his knees.
There's also a weird situation with those hostesses at my barber shop. Like one time the guy had a person before me, the barber, and I had to wait for a while, and he goes, "I'm so sorry, brother." They're like very smooth talking.
Yeah.
Like it's a smooth talking, like cool dressed like Jewish dudes. They all live in the same neighborhood, and they're very like, "Brother, you're my brother. Like we're boys for life." I'm
Okay.
like, I don't know your last name. It's very like they smooth talking. And he goes, "I'm so sorry for the wait, brother.
Yeah.
He goes, "Hey, you want a massage?" And I was like, "Oh, I think I'm good." And he points at the girl, and she's just like standing there. Bro, she'll give you a massage, bro. And he's pointing at. She's not saying anything. He goes, "On the house, dude." I'm like, he's like Eastern
Covered in bruises.
Like
She's like, I don't want to do
You
this.
traffic these Eastern European women in here to clean up shit-covered paper towels and jerk guys off.
She just got out of the
What
storage
operation you got
container.
going here?
Anyway, I go back there every week.
That's my favorite place. They're awesome there.
Dude, the audacity! I couldn't believe it. I was like, "Did you just like offer me an open air rub and tug?"
Why is there a hostess at a barber shop?
It's so unnecessary.
It seems bizarre. I guess she's just like the face. Like
They
she's
like-
like the pretty.
They try to make it cool. Like they have like a fridge with like they have a bunch of cool like bottles of whiskey. They have a fridge with like Heinekens and Coronas in there, and they have like hot towels that they put on your head after.
Yeah.
which
That's nice.
Can you
it's
buy
all
a
nice.
beer there?
No,
Or
they
just-
they give them to you. They're
Yeah.
complimentary.
Yeah.
Wow.
Complimentary.
What kind of barbershop? This is wild.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
I've never been to a barbershop. I don't think ever.
No,
No, not really.
You just-
You've never
salons?
been to a barbershop?
Nah, not really.
How did you get your hair cut?
I would go to like a salon because I have like long curly girl hair. I can't go to a barbershop and be like, "Here's my like fucking curly girl hair." I went one time.
You don't think they got trained?
No,
To
dude,
cut
because I
long
went to a
men's
guy
hair?
in Queens near my house and he completely fucked my shit up horribly.
Yeah, was it a black guy?
No, no, it was
I
a.
went to in Philly. I went to a black barbershop once.
Yeah.
And my hair was like super long.
Yeah.
and they were just like,
Nah.
"What the fuck?" but they had just opened, and it was in my neighborhood. And they were like, they wanted the business, so the guy literally just took clippers,
Yeah.
and my hair was like as long as yours is now, and he
Yeah.
just kept
Yeah,
he didn't
yeah.
start like deep.
Yeah.
he just trimmed like the edges,
Like the edges, yeah.
all the way until it was short.
Yeah.
Dude, it was hot, and there was no air conditioning, and my just hair was just swirling in
a
the
galaxy.
barbershop, and I was just sitting there like, this is the most insane.
dude, I would love to see you get a nice high fade, fade it up, dude. And if they
It's like
lined
a
you
nice,
up,
like
dude.
a little line on the thing. Like, I have a little dangly earring now. I'm like,
You look like the leader of a militia, dude. You'd go full, dude. You
Like
go
a militia?
Like you go. You look like a white supremacist, dude.
oh, I see
Yeah, a
what you're
little
saying.
bit.
I was imagining more like a Travis Kelce kind of vibe.
You imagine yourself as
I'm
Travis
kind of a
Kelce.
Travis Kelce vibe, personally.
That's crazy.
Well, you know what I'm
You're
saying. All right, guys.
That's
you know
your
what,
take.
guys?
You go, dude, I can't go to a barbershop. They're going to make me look just like Travis Kelce. Bro, if I step into one of those places, dude, I'll come out looking like Taylor Swift's boyfriend.
I
dude.
meant
As
in
the
the-
hair gets trimmed, you just start getting like,
Holy shit! What the fuck? I just gained 60 pounds
All my
of
muscles
muscle.
been in my hair.
It was they released them.
That's a wild comparison.
No, look. If you look up he's got a fade. He's got like a zippy thing. Like I've seen a bunch of memes of Travis Kelce. It's like the one white kid who goes to a Puerto Rican barbershop. Like that's you know what I mean. Like this. Like I'm gonna look like that, and I'm gonna be like,
yeah. What a shame. If
yeah,
you
look like. I mean, come on. Are you kidding me,
Dude?
Can you imagine me looking like that?
That would be pretty sweet.
I know.
That would be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
To answer your question, no, I cannot imagine you looking.
I would love that.
You know what I mean? Like that's how they'd fuck me up. That's how I'd look.
Yeah, dude, they'd really
He
mess
looks
your
good,
face
dude.
up. Dude.
That's fucking.
Yeah,
Look
but
at him there.
That's
okay.
Good Will Hunting.
Dude, he's a piece.
Ben Affleck.
Yeah, he's super hot and like a giant jack tight end. But imagine me trying to be like bringing in a picture of Travis Kelce to the barbershop. Be like, can I please look like this every night? That's how I want to look.
I told you
I
I've
want
been.
a high fade and taper the beard. That looks like such a fucking cock.
I hate. Sometimes I go to the barbershop and they taper my beard.
I
and
hate
it's
it.
just like, what are you doing?
You're like,
yeah.
You
Who do you think I am?
You look like fucking goddamn.
You look like a nightclub guy, like a guy who goes to nightclubs.
Yeah. What's the guy who's like, we the best. What's his name?
DJ Khaled.
Yeah, you look like DJ Khaled, dude. When you look at that fucking shit, you're like,
I told you I've been.
Got a marker in there.
I told you I've been hammering leg day because Autumn's told me your celebrity crush is Nick Bosa. So I've just been going crazy on like. I told
jacked legs.
I've been just going insane on the leg lifts. I told Chris this. He goes, dude, it's never gonna happen.
It isn't.
Yeah.
His legs are fucking gigantic.
It's such a depressing person. If she was like, oh, my celebrity crush, it's like fucking some like little Twinkie acted Dave Franco, I'd be like, okay, all right, like I can work with that.
Yeah.
But she was like Nick Bosa. I'm like, well, fuck. Come the fuck on.
Well, it's even more ridiculous that you think the legs would fix it. It's like I think the thing she's attracted to is that he's tossing around other grown men with ease.
Oh my god, you want to look like this guy?
Look at him.
I haven't seen him not in a uniform. Holy
This
fuck,
is the one-
dude.
That's draft day.
He's
Yeah,
bigger
he's
now.
only
He's
gotten
way
in better
bigger.
shape.
Look at the one in the gray tank top.
Oh
right
my
there.
fucking
Click
god!
that.
Look at his shoulders, dude.
The next one over
so
that
hard.
one.
Holy fuck!
Yeah, he's on.
This is her
something.
celeb crush.
You think so? Why would she pick someone like this? I'd be so offensive. I would be like, no.
She loves giant, jacked dudes.
Oh my!
She does. I got nothing.
I love how you looked at that guy and go, "It's the legs."
I'll start.
Yeah, start with the quad.
I was gonna start bottom up, dude. I'm starting with calf raises. It's gonna be hamstring curls next month. I'm going bottom up on this, dude. I can't start with the face. That's
You gotta have
be
a
fake.
foundation. You gotta.
I would love to see you in 6 months ago. The legs are perfect. You nailed the legs. I'm gonna be honest. Like you look like up top. Not
Everything
even
else
close.
is a mess.
Yeah.
The legs
Wow.
are unbelievable.
Gorgeous quads on you right now, Luke.
Dude, I told her she loves like a beefcake, dude.
That's
I told
so
her
funny.
I met Rogan. I was like, he looks wild, man. I'm like,
Yeah.
he's like 5'5", like 200 pounds of muscle. He's like the most jacked guy I've ever seen. And I like pulled up a picture. She's like, he's really attractive. I'm like, you want me to get a Rogan body? Yeah. I'm so far off, dude.
Just start taking.
I don't know. You're closer to Rogan than this. For sure.
I'm not
Well,
close
he's not
to
going to
either
get.
of these.
He's not going to get 8 inches taller. Like, that's just not going to happen. That's so funny.
Say
dude.
something that looks like. Tell me you like the kid from Freaks and Geeks, dude. Curly hair kid from Freaks and Geeks, so fucking sexy.
Yeah, that's so much better when there's just something about him.
Yes,
Yeah.
I want something about the way he trips over his own feet. It's like goofy and
Yeah.
silly. No, she's
No, yeah, that's
Although,
how my girlfriend
yeah, I
is.
don't
It's
know.
always like
What's-
some quirky guy. She's like, I don't know, Adam Sandler.
I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know what's better.
What if it's something unattainable or it's just some guy?
Yeah, because if
Who
it's like
looks
the
nothing-
hottest, most jacked guy in the world, then you're like, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, dude,
Like, of course.
You're waiting
Yeah.
out to hear your girlfriend go, dude, my celeb crush, Vern Troyer.
No, that's terrible.
I'm a-
You
Yeah,
can
that's
have
awful.
Vern Troyer.
Yeah, well,
You know what I mean? At any time.
he's dead.
It's so funny. Your girl's like, my dude. Honestly, I have this thing for Peter Dinklage.
Yeah. No, that would be a disaster. You were the closest I could find.
Just Peter Dinklage.
Yeah. I wanted someone who could reach the cups, but also looked as much like
Like
Peter
Dinklage.
Dinklage as possible.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a handsome guy.
Dude,
I think Dinklage is a good-looking guy.
Dude, Racine was cracking me up. He lives in Racine's neighborhood, and he was like, I see him walk his dog. The dog looks kind of big next to him. The dog looks like it looks like a buffalo or something.
Yeah. Did he say, I think you'd get a smaller dog?
Yeah. He was like, dude, look at that. God.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, this.
That's wild.
See, he looks good, but think about this. This is everything Hollywood has to make someone look good is being put into that.
Yeah.
And that's the result.
Yeah.
Damn, that's rough.
It's not good.
Yeah.
If that's the best they can do.
Yeah, there seems to be some kind of glaring oversight.
Yeah.
Go up the top. They're like, yeah, well, we can't look. We can't make you any bigger, but we can dress you like a UK drill rapper.
Is that his wife?
Yeah. He's got a pretty good-looking wife.
I bet.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Do you think this could go the other way?
What?
Like, say you were say Peter Dinklage is a famous little woman, you know?
Oh, yeah.
100%.
And then, you think
there are no famous little women, are there?
I don't think there are any.
There's lots of famous little men.
Yeah. It's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
Yeah.
And he's not even funny. Because funny's the easy way to go.
Yeah.
That's true. That is very true.
It is true. He's
a
serious, dramatic actor. Everything he does that would very be serious.
Yeah.
That's an impressive man.
Dude,
yeah, I can't think of it's the most famous one's going to be like she was a hooker on at the Bunny Ranch. There was one, I remember.
She's in reality TV show?
Yeah, that reality TV show. There was a little lady who was selling her
little body.
Selling her little body.
Oh my god!
I remember there was a guy.
Just dudes coming in there paying $10 an inch.
That sucks. They pay by the inch for ladies now.
Yeah.
Warwick Davis.
On the menu, they have like a list of sides.
Oh, I remember her. She was in
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist. Yeah, she's like, this house is clear. Yeah, she was freaky. Yeah, I think. Yeah, now we're really kind of running thin.
This is a website called Ranker.
Yeah, this website's called Ranker.
Ranking midgets.
The best of all time. Watch Mojo's top 10. Wait, yeah, let's. I was watching the Bunny Ranch thing, and there was a guy who was like, he wanted to have a threesome with. The little lady and a black lady, and he's like, I'm knocking off like 3 things at once here. He was like, threesome, black chick, little guy. I was like, dude,
that's.
He was like, dude, I got like a 3-peat. It's like a 3-in-1. It's awesome. He was so stoked.
Dude, it's also so funny to imagine a guy get into a brothel going, dude, I'm going to do the craziest shit here, dude. I'm going to fuck a midget and a black chick. I'm going to do like wild
I never thought
shit.
this would happen.
Yeah. I'm going to push the line.
Yeah, I know. I'm going absolutely nuts here.
Yeah, that's a weird thing, too. To just be open about your fetish for a type of person.
Yeah.
Like, gross.
Yeah.
You know what
You
I
meet
mean?
a guy with like a hardcore Asian fetish.
Yeah.
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 It's weird.
It's super weird.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Having that stuff bothers me. I get being like, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm into that. But as just like a hard and fast, that's all I'm doing.
Right, as far as people go, like categorically. It's strange.
Bizarre.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
I
is
always
weird.
wonder like when the edges are when the lines are that, harsh around what you're into. Like, is that a thing?
It had to start that way. I think maybe like their fucking nanny was from Korea or something. I feel like it's some weird childhood something.
Yeah.
They saw, some Japanese movie and they were the first time they got a boner. Like it all just.
Well, I've gone through like phases in where it's like I want to jerk off to Asian chicks.
Yeah.
It's just like this month. That's what I'm doing.
No, I've definitely.
But it
been there.
rotates.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's diverse. It's eclectic.
Yeah. You go through phases,
right?
It's like I'm like a pizza.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a pepperoni.
Yeah. Oh, that's been driving me nuts about just fucking social media.
What?
Recently. Just people being like, I'm taking a break from posting that you're taking a break.
Yeah, thanks for letting us know.
Shut the fuck up. What are you talking about?
Yeah, thanks for letting
It
us
does
know.
feel like someone going into like a pizza place and being like, I've had too much pizza. I'm not going to be eating pizza again for a while. It's like, all right, go.
Hey, we're all
we'll
eating
be here when you come back. What the fuck?
It's also kind of
selling
rude.
a lot of pizzas.
It's rude to the people eating pizza. Like, dude, what am I not as good as you because I'm eating pizza?
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah.
You're Mr. Great.
Oh,
yeah.
It drives me crazy.
It's a big flex.
I was getting so pissed off because it was the same person that like the day before had posted a thing where they just like went on vacation to San Francisco.
Yeah.
And it's like, and they took a bunch of pictures and had a nice time in San Francisco.
Yeah.
But instead of just being like, San Francisco was great, here
Yeah.
are some pictures, everything has to be put into the context of like world events.
Yeah.
So I know there's a lot of dark shit going on right now, and like there's like it's really painful, and I'm having a tough time with it. But every once in a while, like the light breaks through, and like you have a good. It's like, shut the fuck! You just went to San Francisco. You looked at fucking dolphins, and like, shut up.
Yeah,
dude.
That's awesome to make it
You
about
can just
them.
have a nice time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Imagine if that was your like. You knew that every time you posted, someone would be like, "How dare you go to San Francisco at a time like that?" And you had to be like, "I'm still thinking about you,
No,
but
yeah.
I also went to San Francisco."
I went to that's
Do you think someone sees like a hospital bombing in Gaza and go, dude, that's fucked up? And on top of that, dude, on this day of all days, Jeff's petting sea lions. I mean, first thing I thought of.
You cancel that trip.
yeah. Can you imagine being like, I was gonna go on skiing,
This
but
fucking piece of shit. I saw him
just
on a
what
Ferris
happened,
wheel.
you know, it's just
At a
like-
time like this.
how can I ski with Hamas out there? The fuck?
I need to be thinking about this.
I'm hitting the slopes
Yeah.
and I'm just like thinking about Israel.
yeah. I need to think about the perfect take that everyone's going to go, yes, that's
God,
correct.
that's awesome. You know, the
My-
perfect take is not having one publicly at all.
Yeah.
It's very
just being-
simple.
It's just going, I don't understand what's happening. There's no amount of research I could do to ever understand.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You know,
I'm going to San Francisco.
that'd be a great post. That'd be such a good post. By the way. Apparently they made Irish coffees there, so I wanted to check that out.
That's the most genuine vibe. You could just go, dude, I'm out on this. It sucks, but I don't know anything. Going to the zoo. I'm fucking dude.
It's not even like I'm out. It's just like I can't help.
I
And
never
there's
was
nothing I could do to
No.
help. Yeah.
No,
My
literally
least-
It'd be like
nothing.
having to sub in for Nick Bosa. You're just
Yeah,
like, I can't.
Yeah.
No,
I can't
Luke
work
could.
out enough.
Luke's getting there.
I'll never be that jacked.
Yeah.
I can't. I will. Yeah.
Right.
Dude, my least favorite take in this whole Israel Palestine thing is when people have to publicly go, dude, what both sides are doing is fucked up. I'm like, you had no shit. Whoa. Whoa. Dude,
Yeah.
Bombs are
bombing,
bad.
dude. Genocide, bombing, both sides, not cool.
Yeah,
I'm like, holy fucking
Oh my
shit.
God.
Yeah,
Gosh.
I see both people's perspectives. Oh, good.
Oh,
Wow.
How'd you do that?
That's crazy.
incredible,
Thanks,
man.
Jason Momoa. Because before I read that story, I was a jihadist, and now I've realized that I got to have empathy for the other side too.
Yeah. That's wild. Jason Momoa being the guy to convince you. He's so funny.
Thanks, Aquaman. I appreciate that. I would have never been so diplomatic without you.
Yeah, it's just his surprising comedic chops that
It's the
really
worst.
got me.
Yeah, that's like a guy who's like, you're fence. You're scared. You don't know, like you said, and you want to like ride this fence. You're scared to say anything, but you feel this bizarre need to say something publicly.
But I wonder how much of it is.
Nobody's asked. There's no market for this.
Yeah, maybe.
Well,
but,
there's a huge market for it.
yeah. No, I think so.
I think there is, yeah.
I
You
think
think
a
a
lot
lot
of
of people
people-
want to hear Zendaya? Like,
Yes, but
Yeah.
what a lot of
Tap
people
in.
are going to do
Yes.
is going to go, I can't believe Zendaya said nothing. And then
Yeah.
you're like, what? Like,
Yeah.
why do you possibly
Yeah.
care?
You think there's
Just
still
when
a
you
lot
think
of
you
people.
know somebody,
Yeah, literally. I was
they
reading.
don't weigh in on this.
I saw
This
like
is when
a-
you think you know somebody. I mean,
Yeah.
somebody. This is someone I've never met who's exclusively existed in character.
Yeah, no, dude.
I am. I feel betrayed.
Yeah.
I saw a celebrity's post and it was very pro-Israel. And I was reading the comments and there was like a very highly liked comment that was something to the effect of like, the silence from other celebrities is deafening. So glad you posted this or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't believe there's someone out there who's like literally like, I need to hear what fucking Zendaya thinks about Israel. Like she needs to weigh in.
Yeah.
She's dating Spider-Man. She has to know how to solve this crisis.
I want to
People's
start.
lives are at stake.
Yeah, come on, Zendaya.
Yeah.
I want to start posting fake silence is violence posts to be like, at this trying time, the silence of Lisa Lampanelli.
Just tagging.
Just like pick random people.
Tag people in
Like
specific.
fringe celebrities to be like, honestly, like what Hamas did is disgusting, and frankly, Sebastian Janikowski said that.
He hasn't said he doesn't even have Instagram. He's not even thinking about weighing in.
Yeah, we're all wondering, where is Kathy Bates?
Oh,
Dude.
Yeah, no, it's Where Is Jaw. It's just been Where Is Jaw for fucking.
Yeah, the Chappelle bit.
Chappelle bit of after 9/11 when they asked her how Jaw Rule's feeling.
I'm not trying to dance at a time like this. I'm scared to death.
Where is Jaw?
Let's see what Ja Rule has to say at a time like this.
I'm scared to death. Yeah, dude, it's
Ja,
fucking.
Where is Ja?
Where is Jaw? Is murder. Wait, oh my God! Recently you made a defending silence. What?
Artist's right to silence.
Oh, way to go, Jaw! Not every artist has to be involved in political discussions. I'm right there with you, Jaw.
Damn, this is some real like dystopian meta
right.
shit. The
Yeah,
Ja
I
Rule
know.
is
He
like
actually weighed
agreeing with Dave Chappelle's bit about Ja
bit
Rule.
about. It's very strange.
So weird, dude.
Yeah, that is fucking strange.
Ja Rule, he's not making music, you don't think, right?
He might be. All these guys, they so shockingly have mixtapes, and you're like, oh, I guess fucking. Oh my God, the sunglasses are crazy.
Yeah.
Those are.
He looks like a
insane.
beagle, dude.
Dude, those are the glasses you put on when you want to make sure someone's not going to ask you about Israel.
Yeah.
It's like, you're going to ask me in these glasses right now what I think. Are you out of your fucking mind?
He's like, hold on a second. He gets a pinwheel hat on. Go ahead, ask the question again. Go ahead.
He squirts the interview with his fake lapel. He's like, go on.
Go ahead.
Yeah, where are my no serious questions glasses?
That's so funny. He could snowboard in those, dude.
Yeah.
Those are kind of awesome.
Funny. If just every time something terrible happened, he walked around as just a clown. Just-
Big old red shoes
until
on.
this thing smooths over, it's gonna be a clown.
There's just no comment.
Time to put on my mass shooting bolo tie.
Just squirting shit out of the flower on his lapel.
That's awesome, dude.
That's the best, dude. God damn.
He said, "Give him time to address." He said, "Give him time."
Good time.
Dude, last night after I got drunk for the Phillies game, and then I went and I got in bed and I turned on The Dark Knight Rises.
Okay.
That's the worst movie of all time. Right? That's the worst piece of shit, unwatchable garbage that's ever been made. I like, because I remember I saw it in theaters and I was like, this is really bad.
Yeah.
And then everyone loved it.
Yeah.
I think.
It
They
really-
wanted it to be the second
They
one
wanted it
so
to be
badly.
Dark Knight.
I kind of feel like the second one sucks too.
That's a hot take.
That's a hot take.
With the Joker?
Yeah, I think it does suck.
Why do you think? I'm open to this.
I haven't seen it in a while. I'll rewatch it.
Yeah.
But I remember watching it going, this is bad.
Yeah.
Heath Ledger is good, but this is bad.
Yeah.
And I don't like it.
Really? I
Yeah.
like Dark Knight. I even like Batman Begins.
I think
like
Heath
it, but-
Ledger died and people wanted it to mean something.
Yeah.
And I think he just gave a good performance in a bad movie. And
People
everyone
were-
was like, he was so good it killed him. And it's
Yeah.
like, I
They were
think
like,
he just...
Dude, he
yeah.
got lost in the character, and apparently he was
No.
dealing with really dark thoughts. I'm like, he's a Percocet addict, and
Yeah.
he was blowing Roxy's with Mary Kate an Ashley Olsen.
Yeah. Was he actually?
I mean, yes, literally.
Okay,
to get into the role.
Yeah, dude, he was.
He's like, Mary Kate and Ashley.
This is what the Joker would do.
Bob Saget was a drinker.
And a fiend. Uncle Jesse. It's like a dog chasing cars. Whatever happened to...
What was it? Whatever happened to the
The milkman, the paperboy.
Evening
The
TV.
The milkman and the paperboy.
The milkman, the
They're hanging from a
paperboy, they're
bridge.
schemers. Schemers trying to control their little world.
No, I swear to God, the last hour of Dark Knight Rises is
bad.
crazy shit.
Yeah.
It's like so stupid and bad, like all the way. There's not a single like redeemable moment.
How long? It's pretty long too. It's like close to 3 hours.
Yeah, dude, it's 2 hours and 45 minutes.
I don't
of
understand how
mostly-
anyone is like, I'm gonna watch Batman for 3 hours. Like that's crazy. That's
Well,
kind of crazy.
dude. Because the first one was so good.
Yeah,
Batman Begins.
really?
This is it's far and away the best one.
Oh, that's
the other ones.
super
don't
hot
even,
take.
How is it? It's not hot.
I think people say Batman Begins is like good, and then Dark Knight is great, and then Dark Knight Rises is okay. That's I feel like the general consensus.
Now,
is
Batman
that
Begins-
Rises is the worst, but it's like
No.
Dark Knight is number one.
Are you a big superhero movie guy?
No.
Me either.
Batman
It's not
Begins-
Yeah, of course not. None of us are like, do you know what fucking
Yeah.
The Flash is coming out. We're stoked on The Flash.
I know.
It's like
I can't
nuts.
even believe the Aquaman thing. It's like, who's watching that?
My father,
Really?
he's like, oh, cool. Dude, my dad loves to watch like realistic CGI explosions. It doesn't really matter the context.
I get that.
I know. It's literally like, they're like, damn, he really looks like he's fucking underwater. That's sick.
Yeah.
Like literally, it's like, damn, that is how Atlantis might look.
But it doesn't. Their hair looks insane.
Yeah. He just thinks it's sick, dude. I mean, he would watch like the Battleship movie and be like, nice.
Dude, that was
Rihanna's hot.
Yeah, that was also getting me in Dark Knight Rises because every once in a while, the like Catwoman's on that bike,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the gun is like the rubber gun on the front is
Yeah.
just like bouncing. As
Yeah.
it just looks so fucking
Didn't she
stupid.
didn't she get hit by it and then she dies or something like that? Like someone gets hit by that bike and it's like a big moment when she like bursts through a wall or maybe it's
She
Bane.
bursts through a wall and shoots Bane.
Yeah,
with guns.
yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Dude,
And yeah, she drops like a stupid line.
I wanna
Some of the most flack I've ever gotten on social media was making fun of Marvel movies.
Yeah.
The two angriest I've seen people be at something I've said is making fun of Marvel movies.
Yeah.
And when we made fun of speakeasies.
Yes.
We just said speakeasies are gay, more or less. I mean, we don't really have to get into the nuances of the take,
crazy
but
how-
it was more that they're pretty much that they're gay. Dude, I mean the backlash. We had said stuff. We had said stuff on the podcast where I'm like, we're gonna come off as like white nationalists. And everyone in the comments like, bro, hilarious. And then we're like, speakeasies are kind of gay, right? It's like the bookcase opens up. What are you, 9 years old? Everyone's like, why don't you shut the fuck up? A fucking
How about you let me enjoy something for once?
Yes, that's the take. It's always with both of those, the same take. They were like,
Yeah.
why can't you let me enjoy anything? And I'm
Yeah.
like, there's got to be an epidemic of people living miserable, unfulfilling lives,
Yeah.
working
Yeah.
soul-sucking jobs, and they're like, all I have is the laundromat that turns into a bar that's down the street from my apartment and Captain America.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
all I've got.
I love people.
It's the only way they can get pussy is they know a speakeasy.
Yeah.
and
Yes.
take girls to
Yeah,
it.
and they don't
be like,
tell
look at
the
this
girl
cool
that-
spot I know.
Yeah.
And
There's a
if-
password out and they don't tell the girl. She's trapped.
It is, dude. It is so funny, like how easy it is. Like that's all you have to do to get pussy is like you got to just be like, this thing is this thing, but then it turns out to be this thing. How spontaneous am I? I'm like, I wonder if like you could have like achieved the same result like learning card tricks. Like, could
Oh,
you be
dude,
like, and
card
this is
tricks.
your card? Like, is there magician pussy?
Yes.
Oh my god!
Why do you think there are
There's
magicians?
There's an ocean of it. There's an ocean of it, dude. If you can do magic tricks,
Yeah.
have you ever had a dude do good magic to you?
It is pretty sweet.
It's you immediately go, I would fuck him. If I was a woman, I would fuck him in a second.
Really?
This is so cool.
I hate
Yes.
magic.
Really?
I have such to me it's like being tickled. I'm like, get that shit to stop.
I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%. Like I like going to an actual magic show bothers me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I find it deeply uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't like people doing things that I don't understand.
Yeah, it pisses me off.
Yeah.
I kind of like magic, dude.
Oh, what a
I
fucking
turn into
yeah.
a black guy when someone's doing magic. I'm like, no, come on, no, yo.
Yeah, I do that, but that's like the simple shit. The simple shit that's in front of you.
Yeah, like sleight of hand, like
yeah, that stuff's nuts. Or like they're like pick a card or whatever, and you pick it and you put it back in, and then they just like shuffle them, and then they're like, look under your watch. It's like folded up under their watch. You're like, what the fuck is that?
yeah.
You know?
Like David Blaine shit or something where he's like
What do you think that is?
cuts
Like,
an apple in half and it's inside the apple.
he's obviously not like spending 2 days underwater. So like, what is the catch? I would love to know the David Blaine stuff, because it's like stuff that's physically impossible.
There's certain things you can explain it all. Like I saw one where there's the thing where he puts the needle through his arm and pulls it back out and there's no blood or whatever.
Yeah, he just did that.
Yeah,
a bunch.
You just if you just stab yourself over and over and over again in the same spot,
Yeah.
then it becomes scar tissue and there's no like blood running
Yeah, it's
through
like
it.
an ear piercing, basically.
Yeah, and
yeah.
then he does that. It's like all of that kind
He
of
stabbed himself enough that he can stab himself without bleeding.
Yes.
So he's a freak.
Yeah. He's a psycho.
Yeah, he's a
That's
lunatic.
way creepier than it being a trick.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That's way.
I think
easier.
that's
what the fuck.
yeah. See, pierced arm. See,
Yeah, it's bad.
yeah, it's real. He's like really, able to stab himself like that.
What a fucking
See, I actually
psycho.
like that better though than because like did you watch like Hard Knocks at all? Did you see all that
Yeah.
mentalist shit?
Yeah.
Oh, this season they had a mentalist there.
Yeah, and it's just like that doesn't make me like
What? Why did they have at the Jets training camp? They had a mentalist.
yeah, and he's like doing magic and stuff. It's like magic never makes me think like, oh my god, like this everything is so like. I don't know.
Like fake. Like
Yeah, it doesn't
illusory.
make me think that like things are infinite and like possible.
Oh,
it
no.
makes me think humans are so fucking
Dumb,
stupid
yeah.
that if you give people, if you say certain words in an order, you'll know exactly what someone's going to say.
Yeah.
in response. It's like we suck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
Holy
like
shit, we suck.
very
We-
predictable patterns.
Yeah, yeah.
It's why your
We
phone
all-
knows what it's like, it knows you will buy the shoes if they show you the shoes.
Yeah.
Like, it just knows. It's like, it
Yeah.
knows I'll continue scrolling TikTok if it shows me the right amount of, like, fucking people dancing and falling.
Yeah, Zuckerberg's doing magic on me every day, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude,
It's very, like...
It drives me fucking insane.
No.
And
Yeah.
they keep like they keep pushing you back to the shit you've been watching.
Yeah.
It drives me nuts. You ever search something like totally new?
What, to, like, bounce
I'll like
out of your
YouTube. I'll like
algorithm?
look something up, just like fucking how 3D printing works or something,
Yeah,
which is
yeah,
like
yeah.
not something I'm watching.
Right.
And then I'll be scrolling through the 3D printing videos, and then all of a sudden it'll just go back to just showing other shit.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
in the search,
Yeah.
and it's like no.
Yeah, I said 3D
No. I'm
printing.
trying to break free of the fucking hole. I'm in.
Yeah.
Don't show me more Rogan clips.
Yeah.
Asshole.
Yeah, literally.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I will come back to that. Just
Don't-
fucking not right now.
Put that on the
No, I
shelf
know.
for 5 minutes while I learn something, please.
Dude,
Yeah.
I feel like everything, Twitter, Instagram, whatever, should all have a just a feature, like in the same way you can like switch your phone from like white to black background, like that
Yeah.
night shift thing.
Yeah.
It's like you should be able to like multiply times -1.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's just like, show me the inverse of everything I've been looking at.
That's a good idea.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
I
great.
want the opposite.
Yeah.
The exact opposite of what you think I like. That's what I want you to show me.
That'd be sick, dude.
Yes.
Because, any kind of like polarized issue where my thing is like all the left. It's usually the
Yeah,
left.
yeah.
And I go -1.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
see only right wing takes. Like, oh, this is what they're saying, I guess.
The complete negative image
Yeah, that
of
would be-
what I've been looking at.
That's
Yeah.
fucking sick,
Yeah.
honestly.
No, I do get bummed out when I'm like, I wasted a bunch of time. I'm like, what did I do today? I was like, I watched Dan Orlovsky talk about Josh Allen for the 9th day in a row.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
Yeah,
think I
yeah.
tried to do that.
No.
No.
There's no way I woke up. I don't remember every thought I had all day, but I can guarantee I did not wake up going, dude, it's going to be day 11 of the Dan Orlovsky streak.
Yeah.
Like, I got to see
Yeah.
him talk about Josh Allen.
Yeah.
again. But I do it every day.
Yeah.
I know, and it's like there is so much stuff on there. There's got to be a way that like opening up YouTube or Instagram would feel like going to like an art museum or something.
Yeah, it could,
or like,
yeah.
or like the science center.
Did you
Instead,
have
it's just like
on TikTok they had a STEM section for a while for like I think it was like Science Month or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is great.
Yeah.
I was learning like very basic scientific principles. I was like, this is cool. I can like switch to be smart for pretend I'm smart for 5 minutes and be like, I understand gravity now.
Yeah.
Okay, solar system. Yeah, I'm with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'll do to learn a little bit? And it feels so stupid because I'm like, this is how a retarded person learns. But it does keep me off of the algorithm train is I'll just like Wikipedia. If I want to learn more about Israel Palestine, I'll go Gaza. And then I search up Gaza, and then it's like it was created. You know, it was sectioned off in this treaty, the Oslo Accord. And now I'm reading about the Oslo Accord. I'm like, and that was preceded by the Balfour Declaration. I'm like, now I know 9 things about Israel Palestine because Wikipedia, you just it hyperlinks.
Yes, yeah.
I get into Wikipedia holes all the time.
It's a
You
not
start
a
off
bad
on
way.
Gaza, and then
You know
you're like,
what's-
when was the tennis shoe invented? And you're like, okay.
Yeah.
You know, this is where you end
You know
up.
what's good for that is ChatGPT.
Yeah.
You can just be like, what is that?
Like, what's
What
going
is that?
on? Yeah,
What
yeah.
is that? What is
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
I tried
yeah.
to. I ChatGPT got frustrated with me and like stopped.
What?
I was just like, what? How did Europe? How did Europe? What?
Your questions are so vague. Like, what's Europe?
No, I was just going like, how did it all form? What
It's a
was
hard
it?
question.
Yeah, yeah, and I just kept getting deeper and deeper and deeper, and then it was like, it started getting like, it was like. It was disagreeing with itself, and I was like, "How does that make sense?" Because this, and then it just was like, "Yo, you need to take a break."
Yeah, dude. It's
Yeah.
like, it's like that.
Dude,
Louis
it's so
bit.
funny. Like why I love talking to you is because one of the reasons is because you're very curious, and I feel like not enough people are curious, and you're like hyper curious. But it's so funny knowing you as a friend that a fucking AI bot goes, "O'Connor, dude, go to bed."
yeah. Wait, how could that be Charlemagne's kid if it was also? Dude, just
I don't
shut up.
fucking know.
Yeah.
Frederick the Great. Good night. I was trying to listen to. I started like a Napoleon podcast because I want to watch Napoleon the movie with knowledge of what's going on. Because I know I would walk into that movie and be like, "What's happening with? Why is he with Prussia?
Yeah.
I thought he was born in France. Like I'm just gonna be confused the entire time." And I'm listening to that, and then I started a Dan Carlin like Viking thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, this is so complicated.
Yeah.
I feel so dumb. Like it's like when I'm reading and you like just zoom through a paragraph. I'm like, I have to rewind this podcast because I could not follow along. And
He also wastes your time in a way that's like,
Why?
dude,
I don't.
shut the fuck up.
I
He's
never
a
really
little
listened to
long-winded.
hardcore history, right? That's
Yeah,
just
hardcore
the-
Yeah,
history.
and it's like they're obviously like heavily researched, like
Yeah.
really deep things. But he'll be like, he'll be talking about like the Vikings like invading Ireland or something. He's like, now imagine, and then he'll be like, this would be like, and he'll just start describing like a town near San Diego and the shoreline, and imagine Vikings.
Yeah.
It's like, this isn't helping me any different, like any more than just now you're talking about specific towns in Southern California and Vikings.
He
what
always
that would
relates
look
things
like.
to
It's like-
Southern California, and he relates things to like Native American. He relates things to Native American history that I also don't know. He'd be like, it's a lot like when the Lenape tribe was displaced, and you're like, I don't know that I didn't know that word.
Yeah, this isn't helping like color in the image.
It's not.
I'm as now I forgot what we were talking
Yeah,
about.
exactly. Then he comes back to
I'm in
Vikings.
Santa Barbara. Or something.
That's so
What the fuck is going on?
Dude, that's how you know there's too much money in podcasting. That this guy who's like a history buff is like, yeah. So when the Vikings, they came up from the Nordic areas and they invaded that land. It's a lot like when I go to Laguna Beach.
Yeah, you're like,
It's just like
Imagine the
it's just
shores
like the
of
La
Malibu.
Jolla Cove.
yeah. I'm still imagining the Vikings coming over, like the on the horizon. It's just a different land.
Yeah, it doesn't
under
really
my
help
feet.
you
Yeah,
that much. I think I remember that specific section. I think the whole point was just like they do it. in a way that's like very like smash and grab. Like they weren't like people think they like conquered lands and stayed there. It was more like they came there really armed and surprised you and took all your shit and then left. I'm like, that's all you had to say. You know, you didn't have to make point this about Santa Barbara. At no point did this have to be about, UC Berkeley.
He spends like 40 minutes in Southern California. I swear to God, it's crazy.
No, and it was, you could have made that easier. You could be like, they came in there and they fucking looted that place like it's a TJ Maxx. Literally. Bounced out.
Could have just been like, imagine Vikings showing up and taking everything and everybody.
And then left.
And like,
yeah.
Whoa,
and that's more important.
Yeah.
I think the most important thing from that podcast was just that it was like an economic thing. And it's like that. I think that was like the only thing I'll take out of it. It's like I get one nugget, and I go, I know that one thing very well, and that's that Vikings weren't centralized, and they did it as a way to participate in commerce. And you're like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And that's the only bit of information that I have now.
Yeah, that was another interesting thing of that was like how Christianity like helped.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was like a corporate conglomerate.
Yeah. Completely.
What do you mean?
Like the Vikings because they had all these
pagans.
different gods, they were like fractured in that way. And Christianity was like, we're all just going to do the one guy.
Yeah.
And it was easier to just like get everyone on the same page.
Yeah.
And it was like it was like easier for like succession plans. You know what I mean? Because you'd be like, this is the king. He was anointed by the one God. His kid is also anointed by, and we're just going to do that
down the line.
Whereas the Vikings would be like, no, but my God said that I'm the guy. And the other guy would be like, but my God was like, no, I'm the guy.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, now we have to kill
And then
each
they'd be
other.
like, well, you are that guy, but 12 miles east. And then they're like, no, it's actually 11 miles west. And it was just like all these like fractured, like tiny little like. You think that the Vikings is one group. There's like a million tiny city states. Like that's the other really confusing thing too. I'm trying to learn about like Napoleon, and the guy's talking about every single city state in Italy. And it's like there's 150 of these.
Yeah.
And he's like referencing them. I'm like, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Yeah, and
I'm completely lost. I'm like, I need a degree. I need to go to college. I need to have gone to college to understand what I think is the basics on Napoleon.
Well,
I feel
dude,
so stupid.
Yeah, ask ChatGPT. It'll quit. It will quit on you.
It's like I'm clocking out.
No. If that's your job to be the history podcaster, you have to understand how people that are going to listen to this need to learn or need to be taught. Like Vox does a good job. They'll make a video and it'll just explain like, Israel Palestine, or it'll explain like how taxes in America came about, and it'll be like
so broad.
Start on a timeline, and then they'll just take a map, and then they turn 3 states of it blue. And you're like, now that's a part of another thing. It used to be red, now it's blue. And then you're like, Americans. We're not the fucking Chinese. We need slow PowerPoint based learning. We need picture, video, graphic based learning. And like very direct. It needs to be in layman's man's terms.
It sucks
and images.
how like
I
don't know if we're American centric with our education, but I feel like other countries just know about other countries' shit so much better. Like, I mean, like Japanese people know about like French history better than like the average American. We didn't spend close.
Yeah, we didn't spend any time on European history.
Nothing. You'd think we would. You'd think it'd be super Eurocentric at least.
Yeah,
and it's like God forbid Africa or Asia. It's not. We're not even looking at those fucking places.
Dude, it's got like 10 or 20 times the amount of time to study. I mean, we're spending so much on the Revolutionary War. It's like that was 200 years ago. That's nothing.
Yeah,
and I still didn't even get a lot out of that.
No.
Yeah.
We spent on so much was Reconstruction, dude. I think I learned about Reconstruction 8 years in a row.
Oh, yeah.
It's like we're reconstructing again.
We got hit heavy with slavery and Reconstruction.
Yeah,
dude.
That was the main two.
I feel like we covered the Boston Tea Party. For
Oh
like
my
a
God!
month.
Oh, dude,
that should have taken 2 minutes.
That should have been like, and then they did this.
They killed a couple people and threw it in the fucking.
But it's just such a beautiful piece of like American propaganda. Like it's so perfect. That and the Boston Massacre are like so perfectly like, here's a summation of why America was like, fuck you.
I know, and then they made it seem like we did it.
Yeah.
When the actual story is cooler.
Yeah.
That we like got France to pay for everything.
Yeah.
Which bankrupted France. and then they destroyed the British, which kind of bankrupted the British.
Yeah.
And then we were like, cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, we can be okay now.
Yeah, Ben Franklin like swindled them both. It was like fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Dude, when I was in the Louvre, they had my favorite part of the museum. I mean, there's all the awesome like historic art and shit.
Yeah.
My favorite part where they had a bunch of sections about artifacts, like ancient artifacts, and they had little like it would be a little shitty looking bowl that was carved in whatever is present day Iran, like
Persia?
even before that, I can't remember the name. Like,
Whatever's present day Iran.
yeah, dude.
I
Like,
think Iran.
literally look up like old,
Like Mesopotamia or something?
something like that.
Yeah.
It might even been before that because they had stuff that dated back to as far as 6000 BC.
Oh, wow,
And it's
yeah.
like beat to shit. But it was like, dude, I'm looking at it. I'm like, this is 8,000 years old, and it's like they made their version of a pen. They made their version of a bowl,
Yeah.
and it's like
Yeah.
so primitive, and it's 8,000 years old, and I'm looking at it
Yeah.
like this fucking bowl has existed for 8,000 years, and then I immediately, again, rage-filled. I was just like, why the fuck do I know so much about Paul Revere? I don't need to know anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I should know next to nothing about it.
Yeah. And it's like that's also like a fake story, I guess.
yeah.
I don't even
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
The other guy was Israel Bishop or something like. There was
Yeah.
another guy.
Not as poetic a name.
No,
No.
Paul
Right.
Revere.
Yeah,
Sounds
yeah.
awesome. But there was a guy named Israel Bissett or Bissell or something
Israel
like that.
Bishop sounds like an accountant.
Yeah, literally.
Sounds like a guy that
Probably
does
Why
that.
does he
was,
sound like an
yeah.
accountant? Why?
Yeah.
Because of his first name?
I'm not saying anything.
No, yeah, he was like a guy who went much further.
Don't drag me into it.
Yeah, no, he went much further, and Paul Revere went like a couple. Yeah, it is said that Israel Bissell was the inspiration for the song "Paul Revere's Ride,"
Nah,
which is
that
hilarious.
Sucks.
Isn't that so funny?
So why didn't they literally? Do you think it was just the name? It just is not as catchy of a name.
Definitely.
I
That's
think
insane.
I think so, yeah. But I also think it's not that sexy of a story that because he like wrote like the British are coming. It's like now, like Paul Revere did it like during a night. It was like Bissell was like. It was like several week
was, like,
long
more
thing.
organized.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so
also like
boring.
the amount of time that news takes is like crazy long. Like it's insanely long.
Yeah.
Like it's not that sexy for him to be like, "Hey, he warned all the towns over the coming months."
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
you know, not Paul Revere on one night with a torch. You know, that's what the image in everybody's head.
Yeah.
Really, it was just He rode for 4 days and 6 hours, covering the 345 miles. Like that's like.
That
That's
was
sick. It's so long.
for some reason this reminds me of like one of the reasons why we like won the Civil War.
Yeah.
Is that like the South was just shit at paperwork.
Yeah.
They're like their secretaries were like dog shit, and so nothing could get anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what? Like bullets and food and stuff
Like
was just not
logistical
moving
nightmare,
around because
yeah.
they're just like they were just slow and just disorganized.
That
at
makes
paperwork.
sense.
Yeah.
Well, because I imagine they're more disparate and rural.
It's like
That's so funny.
not as exciting as the Battle of Gettysburg.
Yeah.
It's
That's
just
so
like-
cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, they fucking own those fucking traitorous
Yeah.
South. You
Yeah.
know, it's more like, wait, what? Where were the bullets go?
Hey.
Yeah, yeah.
Mary Ellen.
yeah.
Mary
Yeah.
Ellen. Did you send the bullets? Did you send them? Mary Ellen.
Yeah.
Wait, y'all, you got to stop being on my case. Because honestly, we're working long days, and you don't know what it's like.
It's no joke. Like every Confederate soldier at Gettysburg was like starving because they were like, "We'll just do it tomorrow. Get that food up there tomorrow."
That's so funny. We should have taught our slaves the books.
Yeah.
We're really taking this one on the ass, not teaching them how to read.
That's what we get for having fucking women do the job. Really. There was plenty of men that we own that could have done it.
We should have taught them to read.
Yeah.
Fuck!
It's really biting us in the
Yeah,
ass.
dude, that sucks.
I mean, God, how much fucking cotton do we need?
We should have been making paper.
Yeah.
You make cotton, paper out of cotton. Yeah, no, that's. I think it's got to be because they're so rural. Like they were so like disparate. Whereas like there are actual like centralized urban places in the north that
Yeah,
might have
yeah.
been like centers of communication. Whereas like
It's also just you had like business people.
yeah,
Like fucking New York.
Yeah,
It was like full of business, like people
Right.
doing business. They knew how to like keep track of things,
which is also
Yeah,
why like,
agriculture doesn't translate so much to war.
No.
whereas business does.
yes, but yeah, exactly.
for
And
sure.
you think, it's like,
Yeah.
what are you good at? Fucking dude, wheat.
Yeah.
I know so much about wheat.
Yeah.
I know everything about fucking squash. You
Yeah.
wouldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
we were the ones building the trains. We
Yeah.
were like
Yeah.
they just got cotton.
Yeah. And
We
it's
were
like,
we're gonna send a train down there, just put it on, and
we'll haul it on
yeah,
back.
Yeah, they were like, all right,
Yeah. The candle maker
and
needs
then
a
you
shirt.
pay us, yeah.
Sure, not enough, but the also thing is like the obvious economic incentive for slavery is there with like because it's so agriculturally based. Like I understand there everyone was horribly racist in this time. Maybe
Yeah.
the South was probably more racist, but it
Yeah.
was also like, dude, we need them to make any money. Like that was their rationale as well. The North was like, this is wrong, and they're like, you're not the one fucking making them pick everything. We have a serious economic
Yeah.
incentive to have.
There's not a hat big enough for me to do this work.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
in
it's
the
like
sun.
it doesn't.
Yeah.
People, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fucking easy when all you do all day is read and write. Fucking, first of all, gay. Second of all, you don't need nobody's help to do that. You have somebody hold a pencil for you.
Yeah, dude, literally that. It was like Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Just constantly sending letters to like Buffalo, being like, "Send ice." It's extremely hot. Do you have any ice left?
They spell ice, I-S-E, and shit.
All the lemonade is warm. We're dying.
Conditions are hot. All the lemonade is warm. He's just fucking on a porch.
Just some guy in Manhattan constantly says, "I need more ice." Down
Yeah, I
there."
guess I need more ice.
Dude,
the
Buffalo
fucking
was a big
idiots.
town back then.
Oh, Buffalo
was
was
a big
huge.
deal.
To the ice?
All all the
Ice probably was a big trade back then, I would imagine.
Definitely.
all
dude.
the like Rust Belt towns that were on Great Lakes and stuff because they were technically like port, they were kind of port
Ports,
cities.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Buffalo is a big one. Like all those towns. And it's so funny being in Buffalo and seeing like the urban decay and be like, damn, dude, we never recovered from like the time of like the Pan American Expo. Dude, we've been getting our shit kicked in for like 130 years.
Yeah.
It's
The
not like it's
Chicago
been a
World
bad
Fair, really.
It really
presence.
is like ever since railroads,
Yeah.
you guys got fucked.
It's never recovered.
Because, dude, it is
That's
crazy.
so funny.
It is crazy because the biggest city in America should have been New Orleans.
Yeah.
New Orleans should
yeah.
have been, yeah,
'Cause
because
it's a
everything
port.
from the west
Oh, okay.
should have just gone down the Mississippi.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
the governor of New York was like, we're going to cut a river through the Adirondacks
Yeah.
to the Hudson.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, you're an imbecile.
Yeah.
And they did it, like, fast.
Yeah.
And then everything was going through Buffalo and the Erie Canal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then New
Yeah.
York became the biggest place there is.
Yeah.
Without the Erie Canal, New Orleans would be New York City.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That'd be wild. I can't imagine
And
New Orleans.
yeah, New Orleans was bummed. New Orleans was like, they did what?
They did what? I can't
Hang
believe.
on a dang minute.
Now. The bayou was supposed to be the. I'm gonna have to sell this mess of frogs. I'm gonna have to start selling frogs again. Dude, that is brutal.
The frog trade.
Plummeted after. I do love New Orleans. It's probably like of all the cities I've been
So do
to,
I.
It's
Yeah.
so sick.
it might be my favorite city in the U.S.
It's awesome.
It's fucking sick.
It is. They are nuts down there.
It's
I remember my brother went
crazy.
to school down there, and I went and I visited him, and we were drinking in a bar, and there was like some Irish guy from New Orleans like came up. I think we were watching like Notre Dame football game or something. He was like, "Were you Irish?" And we were like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Where from?" I was like, "New York." He's like, "Oh, the real Irish came through New Orleans." I was like,
What?
"What?"
Yeah.
Have you been to New York?
Yeah,
or Boston.
Everybody's the Northeast.
Yeah. I've never even heard of the Irish population
Yeah.
in New Orleans.
All those damn Yankee Irish.
Yeah.
What?
There's millions of us.
Yeah.
Everybody's.
Yeah, everybody's. In New
There is a
York,
good
Boston.
Italian population I know in New Orleans.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude,
There's
I mean,
actually is a lot of Irish people in New Orleans. Too.
Yeah, I don't.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
It's some of the Italian Cajun kind of food is like unbelievable.
Like what?
Like I'm trying to remember, which this restaurant. They're literally just known for like pot. It's like literally just like it was kind of
Seafood
next to
pasta.
each other, but it wasn't like mixing the two. It would just be like you can go here and get like great muffalata, like those. Like muffalata is like a totally Italian thing. It's like, have you ever had that?
No.
It's like olive salad and like cold cuts on like soft French bread. It's the best sandwich ever.
Sounds so good.
Look, yeah,
That
that's
does
right.
sound fucking
It's
good.
so
Holy
good.
shit.
This is the best.
Yeah, this looks incredible.
That's the best thing
Whoa.
I ate in New Orleans.
Oh,
One of the
man.
best things I ate was muffalata. It's like a pile of Italian meat with olive salad and like provolone cheese.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's ridiculously
fucking
good.
love olives.
Dude, it's
Olives
so
are
good.
great.
I love.
Yeah,
olives.
tapenade is unreal.
Yeah, it's basically that on like this
Tapenade.
big, giant, soft, like kind of French roll like that. Yeah, those so good. But yeah, so there's like that kind of Italian food, so you can get that. I went to a restaurant that specialized in like fucking Italian, like meatballs, and then you can get like fucking fried shrimp on the side. It was like awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, it was like I got what's it called, a po' boy, and then my girlfriend got the muffalata. I was like, this is awesome.
I didn't know that. So I got really into like martinis with blue cheese olives when I lived in Florida because it's amazing.
Fascinating.
Martinis with dirty martini with blue cheese
Do you
olives.
think you're fucking
Something about
James
eating
Bond?
blue
What the
cheese
fuck?
in Florida seems wrong.
Dude,
It's too hot for blue
No.
cheese.
Dude, they keep it chilled.
You smell like blue cheese after walking for 5 minutes.
Dude, it's amazing though. I loved it. And then I moved back to New York, and I was like, "Oh, there's so many cocktail bars and fancy places. There's going to be blue cheese olives everywhere."
Yeah.
I didn't know it's like a low class thing. Like it's kind of seemed trash because in
Oh,
Florida,
really?
you're like, "Oh, can I get blue cheese olives?" You're like, "Oh yeah, you can."
Big spender.
Yeah. And then you come up here, and you're like, "Do you have blue cheese olives?" Like you're at like a nice steakhouse. You're like, "No." Like you're like
It's insulting.
you're
Like
you're like
trashy?
white trash.
Yeah.
And then I'm like looking up places because I was like had a hankering for a blue cheese olive. So I'm like places that have like martinis with blue cheese olives at every place is called like the 100 level steakhouse. I get it. All
Is
right.
it for black people?
Well, I think
Are
it's
blue
just
cheese olives for black people?
no. I think it's,
It's
just more
spelled
not
like it's one HUNNIT.
yeah.
One on it.
Keep it 100 Steakhouse. East Harlem.
Yeah. I'm like, God fucking damn it! I gotta go to Brownsville for a martini. Fuck,
Dude,
That'd be kind of nice.
I fucking. This happened recently when I'm fired up about it, but fucking people not having Heinz ketchup.
I feel
People
you.
making their own ketchup.
Get the fuck out of my
What
life.
the fuck are you doing?
I hate that.
yeah.
dude.
and if you
sucks.
want to have your own ketchup, make it Heinz.
Yeah.
Like, make it as close to Heinz ketchup as possible.
Or just have it. We have Heinz, and we also have our own little stupid one.
yeah.
You can get the stupid
Yeah.
one if you think you're cool.
I went
Yeah.
to a place that literally made like tomato paste.
It's
Yes.
gross.
tomato,
dude.
like it was like tomato ketchup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck
It's
off.
like what do you think ketchup is? This just drive me nuts because I always hated tomatoes, and people would be like, "How do you hate tomatoes? Do you like ketchup?" And I'd be like, "Ketchup and tomatoes
Yeah.
are not at all the same."
Dude,
No.
preach. I've been saying the same thing for years. Because I don't love like a raw tomato. That's one of the only things I don't really like.
Yeah.
On certain things. But usually I don't like just like a regular tomato. I feel like it's like watery and kind of like it doesn't commit to a flavor enough. Tomatoes. It bothers me.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not bitter, but it's not sweet. It's not like tart.
Yeah, they're
And
bland.
it's somehow
It's watery.
A good tomato, though, is unreal.
a good tomato is nice texture wise, but like
Yeah.
a tomato on a sandwich, if you don't eat that sandwich, it somehow bleeds its nothingness into other things.
Yes.
You guys
It's
are
so
real tomato. I feel like
it's
I'm
so
like
bizarre.
No, dude,
brave
it-
guy who likes
No,
tomatoes.
tomatoes.
Yeah, I'm like that
Dude,
meme
if
I'm
you get
standing
tomatoes
at.
on like a good Italian deli sandwich, I'm like, this tomato's colonizing the rest of the sandwich. It's driving me
Yeah,
nuts.
you guys are wild.
And
You guys are crazy.
And
It's absurd.
yeah, people. I've heard this. You don't like it.
Psychotic take.
No, it's not.
These are colonizing my.
It is, dude. It is.
It bleeds its nothingness onto my.
It does.
No, it
deli
does,
meat.
dude.
It bleeds its
No.
boring, weird flavor into
Yes,
everything.
The
You know, I love,
peppers,
like,
dude. The peppers stay to themselves. The peppers are.
Yeah.
They
You
believe
guys
in
are-
segregation.
yeah.
The peppers.
And they're
The
packed full-
peppers are good. They keep to their own.
yeah.
That sounds
Yes.
crazy.
But they're packed full of flavor, and they're not trying to get into anything else.
No.
When you bite into me, I'll be here for you.
Yes,
Yeah.
the
You ever have,
peppers
like, a
know they
good-
have talent, and the fucking the tomatoes are a bunch of moochers trying to fucking find a talented friend
Yeah,
to hop
yeah.
on board with
Yeah.
and ruin the movie. They're fucking networkers, is what they are. They're not
They're
the talent.
climbers.
They're climbers.
They really made their way onto this prosciutto.
Yes.
No, okay. What have you ever had like a good like heirloom like ugly? Have you seen those ugly tomatoes? They're like
Yeah, like
beef
green and lumpy.
steak,
Or beefsteak tomatoes.
yeah,
Everybody loves a beefsteak
the
tomato.
beefsteaks are incredible. Look up like an heirloom one. Like they're ugly as shit. Like the uglier the tomato, they taste better.
guy's
My
bugging me out.
roommate grew them. Like
Really?
grew them.
And
Like
they were
from
great?
so they're vine ripened heirloom tomatoes. Like
Yeah.
they're unreal. It's like I'd eat it like an apple. Like they're
Yeah.
so good.
I get it. When you pick a tomato and then you immediately put like a little salt and pepper on it and some it's great.
It's
Well,
delicious.
good.
Or like caprese. You're not a caprese
Yeah, yeah.
guy.
That's one of the few
Yeah,
times
yeah.
I will
I mean, look
tolerate
at
a
this
tomato.
thing. You're talking.
Yeah.
I mean, it's those are
See,
unreal.
this is my aunt explained this to me, and I said, "Why are those good?" But like usually the ones I have are shit. And she said, "Because now we have tomatoes year round, and when
Yes.
we grew up, you only had them in season.
Yeah.
Because now with like factory farming, you have a tomato in the middle of January.
Yeah. They're like frozen.
It's not
and
supposed to be
gritty
that way.
and gross. Like, dude, I mean, to be honest, like if I go to like a normal ass deli and then they're like the tomatoes, if you look at them in that fucking sad ass little tin,
Yeah.
it's like those are science experiments. Those are why are they white and green and like they look crazy. But no, I'm a tomato stand, dude. I stand by tomatoes. I
you
can't
ever
believe
just
you're a
eat it?
paisan who doesn't like tomatoes. That's crazy.
Dude, look, I think that they're
You gotta like
I'm making the sauce. I'm jarring it.
no tomato sauce.
you gotta be
is
like on your porch in
No,
Jersey, being
you
like,
We're cutting up the tomatoes for the sauce.
You sound like one of the because tomato sauce is great. It's just like the ketchup argument. Tomato sauce is incredible. It
Yeah.
doesn't taste like tomatoes.
yes,
tastes-
it does. This guy just said tomato sauce doesn't taste like
if
tomatoes.
I gave you a
It's-
tomato, if you had a deli sandwich from the deli down the street and we pulled the tomato off,
Yeah.
and then I got you a plate of pasta with tomato sauce from an Italian restaurant, and I just took the sauce,
Yeah.
and you ate both of them, they would taste nothing alike.
Yeah.
Not nothing alike.
Because they put all kinds of herbs and stuff in
And
there.
they cook
to,
it down. It cooks out the acidity. It brings out the sugars. Trust me, I know. All right, I know. I've cooked before.
Okay.
I understand how cooking works. You're like, yeah, a raw thing tastes different than a cooked thing. I'm not a fucking idiot.
Okay.
That's like saying, like, dude,
Dude.
steak isn't good. Steak is not good. Imagine eating a raw ribeye.
That's not the
Imagine
same.
taking a chunk out of a raw ribeye.
Okay,
And then I'm
fine,
like,
but
what if I cooked it perfectly and put salt
Okay,
and
but
butter
you're-
on
you're
it?
raw
arguing
ribeye
about-
tastes pretty good.
Just okay. Imagine
Yeah,
you took
I
a
love-
bite
I
out
love
of
tartar,
it.
like
Steak
a tartar.
tartar's
yeah,
on
All right, you
Real.
guys, this
yeah,
is
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what?
Yeah,
Let's
actually-
can we just talk about
Try it
Israel?
again.
Because
Try
this
it
is crazy.
Yeah,
Try it again.
Try another analogy. Come on.
Dude. I'm getting fucking gangbanged here.
No, come on,
I'm
Gordon
swatting
Ramsay.
off
Let's go.
fucking the
Come on.
cocks in my
Come on,
face here.
Lagasse. Let's see.
No,
Okay, hit us with
look.
another one.
I'll make you, dude. I'll make you a beautiful
Got tomato
dish.
cocks everywhere.
Get it out. Okay, like a nice what's that bread salad? You ever have that? What's it called?
Bread salad.
Bread salad. It's like all right, guys. Come
That's
on,
a
bread
Florida
salad.
thing.
Florida. Dude, I
It's
was
an Italian
literally
word. It's an
just gonna
Italian
say
word.
that. I was just gonna say that.
Panzanella, you fuckface.
You can't, dude. You can't even talk to Florida. Dude, you literally can't even talk to Florida people about food. They're literally like, you ever have,
Panzanella, you
dude,
fucks.
you'll be talking about food to the Floridian. They're like, you ever have donut pie? You ever had that? You ever have donut
I
pie?
said bread salad. You look how delicious that looks.
Dude, nothing
It's
better.
like
nothing
fresh
better than a
garlic bread,
delicious.
croutons, and good tomatoes, and like sliced thin red onions.
Oh.
Panzanella is delicious.
Okay, bread
Look,
salad.
that's got to cut. That's a Captain Crunch levels, just destroying the roof of your mouth.
It's crunchy, boy.
Yeah. Did you ever eat just a box full of sharp squares?
It's like a Caesar salad, but with knives in it.
It's got glass dust instead of parm.
Dude, I couldn't believe when I first moved to Orlando and There are good restaurants in Orlando,
Oh,
but
yeah, no.
dude, when you hear the hype around the food thing,
Yes,
like
dude,
I met
it's-
some guys and they were like, "Dude, have you been to such and such?" And I'm like, "No." They're like, "Dude, you got to get the chicken sandwich." And I was like, "Okay." And they're like, "It's amazing." I was like, "What is it?" They're like, "It's a fried chicken sandwich, but the buns are donuts." And I was like, "You should." That's we're getting to
that sounds
suit.
pretty good. That sounds pretty good.
I can't eat like that,
That's
dude.
no.
You know?
There is a great burgers place.
They made like a special, like thinner kind of donut.
I
If they
think
cut
that
the
they were
donut
like
in
Krispy
half-
Kremes.
No, I think they got them from Dunkin' next door. Yeah, it was not like a fresh, delicious, yeasty, fucking delicious donut. It was no. I know which place you're talking about.
Dude.
Yeah, they were hyping it up. I was like,
Yeah.
Chris, I was like, I know.
I know,
dude.
but they have other good stuff. But that place is like ridiculous. Everything is like
It's a meatloaf sandwich with fucking waffles as the bread.
you're like, just relax.
I don't know.
Dude,
I had at McDonald's like fucking that pancake sandwich.
Oh, my God, the
It's
McGriddle?
so fucking good.
The McGriddle's perfect.
yeah.
Yeah, I
You're
haven't-
looking at us like we're fucking psychotic.
No, I'm not.
You're
No.
looking at us
Sausage, egg, and cheese between
with
two
my
pancakes.
God.
Unbelievable.
It's so good. I want a McGriddle now. We should go get McGriddles after. What are you guys doing?
Dude,
You guys are- McGriddle?
we can get some panzanella.
That
Dude,
was-
Autumn made the funniest point about Florida, and you know me, I love Florida, but she made the funniest point about we would go to the farmers market on Sundays because it was near our apartment. She was like, "There's no what's at the farmers market?" I was like, "What? It's fun." She was like, "We just go get drunk." I was like, "Yeah, but it's fun." She's like, "There's no produce." She's like, "It's a farmer's market." She's like, it's beer and pickles.
Yeah, dude, it's very like beef jerky.
It's
and,
literally
like,
beer and pickles and airbrush T-shirts.
Yeah.
That's what the farmer's market in Orlando,
you
Florida.
just have like a 24-ounce beer and like a recipe, like free little Tay,
Yeah.
airbrush T-shirt and a pickle, and you're like, I do the farmers market. It's awesome.
Yes.
It's just where all the farmers come.
That fucking rules.
It was a blast.
Beer and pickles.
Yeah.
It's a good combo.
Get some
There's
blue
beer
cheese olives in there.
Yeah, dude.
I can't believe you're a blue cheese olive
They're great.
martini guy.
Sounds amazing.
My
amazing.
grandpa, he used to love those.
They're unreal.
And McGriddles.
Yeah.
That would be a beautiful day
Dude,
for
they're
him.
great.
He'd have
There
a
was
McGriddle and a big olive martini.
There was a place in Orlando called the Pinery. Shout out to the Pinery. They would do them with fresh stuffed goat cheese olives.
Oh, that'd be great.
It was unreal.
That's goat
Well-
cheese would be very good.
Top tier cocktail.
Yeah, I don't like martinis.
No?
I like martinis. It's just it's the most spillable glass. Possibly. Yeah. It's
They make it upside down
Why not put
conical.
your drink on a plate?
It's suspended 8 inches into the air.
yeah.
And then the stem is useless.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have to grab it up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like put it in a cup.
Just put it in
Just
a
put it
cup.
in like a rock glass. Like it'd be better.
It'd be
Have
great.
you,
the same drink.
have you converted on wine yet?
No, I haven't really tried much wine. I don't really care for it.
He's having Chris is having a big wine phase.
Yeah.
Dude, we went to a sports bar to watch. We watched a Sunday night.
Ordered wine at the
Yeah,
sports
yeah.
bar.
They had
Yeah,
this
that's awesome.
gigantic sports bar in my neighborhood with like 100 TVs, and they have like chicken wing specials, and we're right there to watch the Sunday Night Niners game. We said, "No." Chris goes, "Can I get a Sauvignon Blanc?" And I just like turned. I was
Dude,
like,
it's so nice.
Respect.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
"I love wine."
Because beer does that to you.
Yeah, it
You know
does
what
do
I mean?
that to you.
Yeah.
That
do
isn't
that
white
to you.
wine shit. That's pumpkin beers.
Oh man,
Were you having pumpkin beers?
I was having pumpkin beers and pepperoni pizza.
Yeah, that's
heavy.
brutal shit.
That's heavy.
That's a nightmare.
That's a
Did you detect notes of that in the?
it's an autumnal shit. Dude,
I mean, pumpkin
that's-
beers. Dude, pumpkin beers. The funny thing is when you say the pumpkin beers and pepperoni pizza, I'm like, oh, okay, those are the beers, those are the pizza. But it's the equivalent of. It's literally like nutritionally, like you being like, I had 6 loaves of bread last night.
Oh, yeah.
That
Oh,
sounds
yeah.
perfect for. That's like baseball game. That sounds nice.
They were
It
watching the
was great.
Phillies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go Phils, dude. Go
Yeah.
Phillies.
Phillies are ripping.
They're
Dude,
doing
you guys
great.
are on a streak with the
Yeah.
Phillies.
I
You,
love that they
you
beat the
Tommy, and
Braves.
Kevin and Foley. You've
Yeah.
seen. You told me you saw 12 Phillies home runs in 2 games.
11, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
insane.
we went like the last game we had gone to was Game 3 of the World Series last year, where they hit 5 home runs, and they went Game 3 of the NLDS 6 home runs. It was nuts.
And you've sat there for 2 legendary Bryce Harper performances.
Oh my god,
I think he's the coolest white guy out right now.
He is.
He's
dude.
the coolest white guy going right now.
I love the whole team. Is so. How do you not like him?
Yeah, they're great.
My brother and my dad are both Mets fans, and they've been texting me just like, "What the fuck is? I'm rooting for the Phillies. What the fuck is going on?"
No, they're so cool.
They're dope, dude.
Didn't that guy talk shit to him too on the Astros?
Mm-hmm.
Which guy?
Boy, that is one of the all-time butt fuckings. Bryce Harper at the end of game 2? Like,
yeah, that Orlando guy.
Yeah, I think it was the end of game 2. This dude hit a shot to deep center, and Bryce left first, was rounding second, and then the guy wound up catching it and throwing. So it was like a double play ball.
Yeah.
And this guy Arcia afterwards was like, there were reporters around, and he was like saying like, "Attaboy Harper, attaboy."
Ooh.
And that got back to Harper, and then he jacked 2 home runs the next game.
He was staring him down.
And he's like the shortstop, so he was just staring him down
yeah.
as he rounded second base twice. And Arcia just put his head down. And then in game 4, all the Phillies fans were just on Arcia's ass. And the Braves hit a home run to go up 1-0, and he was like making faces at people and yelling at people. And then literally the next inning, Castellanos jacked one.
Yeah.
And then they jacked 2 more home runs. And
That's
it's just
sick.
like, later, bruh.
It's great.
That's so sick.
Yeah, we were talking about that fat
Spazzed.
guy. The chubby guy hit 2 last night. Kyle Schwarber.
Schwarber, yeah,
Yep.
dude.
Yeah, he's a big fella.
Yeah, dude, he had a first pitch lead off. I don't know if you heard like the Diamondbacks call of that game.
No.
It was like the Houston guys were like, "Yeah, this guy, he just he's not going to wait to get deep in the count. He just wants a fast. He wants to just swing for the fences. He wants to, yep, there it goes, 1-0 Phil." Yeah.
Dude, Phillies fans they're serious, dude.
Oh, dude,
They're
it was
mean.
crazy.
You ever hear Paul Allen? Paul Allen's the Minnesota Vikings announcer, and he's got a great voice. And he's like, Brett Favre, Greg Jennings, what a miracle! It's a Minneapolis miracle. And he was the one I think that made the Minneapolis miracle call. With the Diggs touchdown. Yeah, and he's like, Greg Jennings, no timeline. It's amazing. And when Favre threw, I think it was the NFC Championship against the Saints, he threw the game-losing pick, which was very unnecessary.
Yeah.
Classic Brett Favre fashion.
Yeah.
He pulls you out of the fire, gets you right there, and then tosses an unnecessary pick to lose the game.
My buddy John Sullivan. My buddy John Sullivan was the center.
You gotta wait.
Nice.
You gotta. He was like, you could throw it. You could call a timeout. He's so mad, dude. Paul Allen's like, you could call a timeout. There's 30 seconds. I mean, what do we? This isn't game 2. This is the NFC. It is the Super Bowl we're talking about. He's just melting down on Brett Favre in the announcers.
I think I've heard this guy. Does he have one call where he's like, "What the hell are we doing?"
Play this. I don't. You could probably watch it.
We'll see. It's okay.
Back to pass, he pumps. Now he fires over the middle, intercepted. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. It was intercepted by Tracy Porter, near side to the 40, and John Sullivan runs.
That's my buddy John.
Oh, nice. Got the tackle.
Yeah.
You've got to be kidding me. I can't believe what I just saw. That play, he should have just held on to it, Paul. He should have. He could have easily gotten 5 or 6 yards if he would have just pulled that thing down and dove forward. But why do you even ponder passing? Me and try a 56-yard field goal. This is not Detroit, man. This is the Super Bowl.
So big.
This is a Super Bowl.
Incredible.
That's awesome. That rules, dude.
Should we fire up some more clips?
Let's fire up some clips, dude.
This is awesome.
I love this little guy.
Pookie's backflip.
Have you seen Big Pookie's
No,
backflip?
I have not. I cannot
Pookie's a
wait.
legend.
I love Big Pookie.
Boy, he's just a melting ice cream.
He's melting into that damn swing.
This guy's
That literally looks like a fucking Dairy Queen.
Oh, yeah.
This kid's been to quite a few farmers markets in Florida.
Hey, y'all, Big Pookie back. Big Pookie said he can do a backflip, y'all.
Big
I
Pookie.
bet you a cheeseburger can't do no damn backflip. Look at that. Come on with it. Come on with it, Big Pookie. Cheeseburger. Come on. French fry. Happy meal. McFlurry. Come on, Big Pookie. Boy, you take forever to jump now, big boo. Oh, no. Boy, lean back like Fat Joe. Oh, no. I can't see your neck, big boo. Oh, no. That's it. Oh, no. Come on now. Come on with me.
Oh, he did it, dude. Big Pookie.
Boy, you a superhero. Knock down the park. I'm going to get you big G.
Oh, wait, this is...
All right, let's go. Look at this. Oh, Lord.
Wait, was this a different kid?
Come on now, Big Pookie. You can do better than that.
This is
Yeah,
all
that
Big
daydream about David cake. That was
Please tell me he
Come on. You better
fucking
hit it
rocks
this time,
one.
Big Pookie. Let's go. Let's go, Big Pookie. Let's go, Big Pookie. Ain't nobody tell him nothing now.
Oh, yeah, dude, the slide. I saw this slide.
Run, Big Pookie. Oh, no. Run, Big Pookie. Yeah, Lord.
Looked like he slipped on a banana.
He just fucking goes straight back
He
with it.
slipped on home plate.
Yeah, dude.
I love that he's
Damn.
still good at sports.
I don't think he is, dude.
Yeah, maybe
Big
not.
Pooh.
I mean, he made it a home plate, dude.
Yeah, he's good at tumbling.
He's doing backflips and shit. Dude, there was always guys who could do that.
God damn, Big
On my
Pookie.
football team, they could like... Dude, my headphones just turned off. My bad.
Can't hear anything.
I can't hear anything.
All right, well,
But anyway, I
what
was on a
happened?
football team with a bunch of African American kids, and they could all do that. They
Yeah.
could all like running. They would just in between fucking. They would do backflips on the sidelines, or they'd be like running down the length of the field and doing like double back handsprings. And I'm like, I've never been an athlete.
Dude, if a white guy can do that, he has
yeah.
he has significant experience in gymnastics.
Yeah,
yeah, he's Christian McCaffrey. Or he's,
yeah, dude.
We have to like think our way through. It.
I mean, dude, if
Gymnast is really a thinking
if a
man.
white kid, Big Pookie's size, tried to do that backflip, he'd be paralyzed. He would land right in his head.
Dude, if I tried to do that, I'd be paralyzed.
yeah, no, I can't do it. I'm too scared.
Big Pookie with the backflip.
Big
Here we go.
Pookie with the backflip.
All right, what else we
It's
got?
fucked
Ian?
up that they added on the baseball thing.
Yeah, yeah.
What?
Because if you just saw the big Pookie's backflip, you
Yeah.
go, holy shit, this kid's actually got something. And then they show the baseball thing, and you go,
I saw this kid. His name was Curtis. Do you remember all the Curtis hype? I think
well, I
they
assume
put two
Pookie's a
together.
nickname.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
That's the whitest thing ever. Wait, I thought his name was Curtis. It's just Pookie stuff. In there.
I mean, how do you even get Pookie
Yeah,
from
wait.
Curtis?
Yeah,
I
that's
don't even. They're not even
Yeah,
related.
Kurt, I can understand Kurt. Pookie. It's a bit of a departure.
A bit of a departure.
It's not really a nickname convention.
Dude, let's go on Trump, dude. While we're on the sports stuff.
I don't even know if I could watch that last.
Yeah, I kind of want to, dude. I just have these cringe ass videos I show Luke, and then
They're just
Oh,
like
he never
the
wants
most
to watch them.
dreadful white women. In
Yeah,
the
I
world,
just show him
man.
like
Oh, yeah.
awful white women, and he really hates it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it really like I can't even be funny. It just puts me in pain.
Yeah. I kind of okay. Let's do it then. I kind of want to see the cringe
All right,
white
fine,
lady.
let's
I
do
just
it.
want to see.
Ugh, I hate it.
I'm so excited that Taylor Swift gets to be small girl with Travis Kelce because he is large boy and she gets to be small girl. He can just scoop her up. She's not gonna be the monster on the hill. She gets to be small.
What the fuck?
God. Oh man, it's such a funny thing that women want to feel little. You know what I mean?
6 foot Taylor Swift.
I get it.
Yeah.
I'm so excited that
Okay. I
get it. I mean, like, I don't know. There's been some times where I've been like, I don't know. When I was
You
like,
want to feel small? Like,
yeah, well, like when I was like, I remember like when I was an athlete, and it would like like towards the end of a season, I would be like, I wish there was just a giant man that would massage me. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so beat up and like worn out from the season. It's just like I just wish there was a giant guy that would like pick me up and like stretch me.
I'll
and,
rub
like,
you.
fucking-
Yeah,
I'll rub out
yeah.
the tension
Like an
of your
actual
muscle.
giant.
Yeah, you're like this requires big hands.
Yeah.
This amount of pain requires big hands.
And the weight of my body is just not an issue. He's just picking me up and like just
Yeah,
I wanted that. I guess it could be a big woman too, but
Yeah,
that
it's
feel weird.
more rare. Yeah, statistically, it's gonna be a big guy.
I love how you're like, it could be a big one. We're
Yeah.
like, no, dude, that's weird.
That's weird, bro.
That's not.
That's
whoa,
fucking
dude.
weird as shit. No, I wouldn't. The only time I've ever gotten a massage I requested a man because all right, guys,
Yeah.
Keep going.
Well, I was 16 or 17 and I had scoliosis, right?
Okay.
And my parents were like weary of surgery, and so like the doctor was like, okay, well you can do like this rehab center and like work on certain things that are gonna like help with his back pain from his scoliosis, and you can get a massage will help. And so so I was like, I can't have a lady because I'm gonna like get a boner, like, you know, like I'm so scared. I was so scared of and then this giant fat guy came out and he was like, all right, so you want to, you know, and I was like, I should have got a lady.
Yeah,
This sucks, dude.
I
had like the fattest, biggest guy like breaking my back.
Dude, my
No,
ex,
that's what you want.
yeah.
That's what you want. Yeah.
Dude, my ex-girlfriend had scoliosis, and her spine was like this. And
Yeah.
she would be like, I would have to give her back rubs a lot because she'd be in back pain. And she would like yell at me for doing it wrong. And I'm like, you're the one with the $sign shaped spinal cord. I'm not the weird one here. I'm trying to help.
Your spine is fucked.
Yeah.
What do you want from me?
Yeah.
No, my spine was
I
horrible.
didn't realize to be massaging a dog leg left.
Just gonna have soft jaw.
yeah. Do I slice or draw?
All right, we got one more. This is going to make me so happy.
Yeah.
Let's see, what's a good team nowadays? Philadelphia's good. They change a little bit. I used to say New England. I used to say the Patriots. I'd love to be able to say the Patriots. He's a great guy, great coach, but they have a little hard time. What's going on with the Patriots? Yes, he's a great coach. He'll figure it out somehow. He's going to figure it out. But that was not a good game last night, was it?
This is, you got to really soak it in now. You know
Trump?
what I mean? Yeah.
Before he's elected again?
Yes.
Yeah. Before he's obviously
once
going
he
to get
gets
elected.
the hands of power again, you'll be like, fuck.
I hate
But right
him
now, you get to just enjoy him saying things.
Yeah.
Him campaigning is the
Dude, I saw
the best.
I saw a clip the other day where he's like, I don't like LeBron James, but I
Yeah.
want to call him and get him to transition and make the best women's basketball team of all time.
Dude, and he ends
And
it
it
with
was
going,
like-
he'd be like, we'd be the best women's basketball team of all time. And he goes,
Forever.
we would never lose forever. We would win every game forever.
Yeah, it's just like it was one of those things where it's just like it really has been so long since I've been paying attention to him that I was like, is this AI? Did he actually do this?
He's getting
Like,
funnier.
It's just like,
He's really fucking around on
how
these,
did
like,
this come up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
no.
didn't. He's like, I'm just riffing. I'm just fucking around.
Yeah, no, he's going to win again.
No, he's going to win. I think, like...
Comedy's going to be exhausting. I wonder if
it's gonna
comedy
suck,
gets exhausting
dude.
again.
It's going to suck again.
Because it sucked when he was in the first time, and then Biden presidency, Biden administration comedy is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Say whatever the fuck you want. Nobody cares.
Yeah,
Nobody cares.
yeah.
Yeah, no one cares at all.
The most painful part is just like we're still these guys,
Yeah.
still all these people.
The worst.
What is going on? Like,
The worst two options.
Could you imagine, like, when we're like 70 or 80, if it's just like still, it's like AOC and Marjorie Taylor Greene. or
Yeah,
something,
yeah,
just,
that
like,
would be-
knocking around.
Yeah.
You're like, is this what getting old is? There's
No.
just no new characters.
That
Yeah,
kind of sucks to
that's
know
part of
that
it.
we're strapped in for like another half century of Matt Gaetz.
Yeah.
Like that's a
What
long
the
barrel to stare down.
Fuck, this guy. Yeah, what, like, kill these people.
Yeah, definitely.
I think Mullen said it at some point, but it's just like so funny that on 9/11 we were like, they almost hit Congress,
Yeah.
and now you're like,
Yeah.
that would have been dope.
Yeah.
Just a refresh.
If every representative got killed, the whole Congress just got killed, and
Yeah.
we just started over. There'd be no Biden. There'd be none.
Yeah.
There'd be none of them. Yeah, there'd be
It's
no
such-
Mitch McConnell.
it's
There'd be
such
no,
a
like,
freezing up.
Yeah.
It sucks that the one invasion we had where you're like, oh, the Congress might be in trouble was done by a bunch of fucking retards dressed like college football mascots.
Yeah.
Yeah, they penetrated the.
Like, dude, they made it to the Capitol Hill. It's like, who? It's like this guy dressed like a hen. He's dressed like a Delaware blue hen.
Guy,
Yeah. I mean, that does feel like exactly the trajectory we're on, where it is like,
Yeah.
Yeah, the revolution will be
so dumb.
Yeah.
Me and Luke had this conversation about that, and I was like arguing like, no, like maybe there'll be like a J6 for like a good reason, and he was like, there will never, never will that ever happen.
The second one will be all furries.
The most popular movie of all time amongst adults is The Avengers.
Yeah.
We're not going to have a bunch of intellectuals storming the Capitol. Ever.
We're not.
You think a bunch of smart people are going to get together and go, this is what's best for the state of the nation.
No.
Dude.
No, it's a bunch of people who are fucking AOC's fucking dogs. We saw her. She fucked her own dog. We knew it. We can't have a dog fucker in the White House.
Simple as. Yeah.
That's what it's going to be.
I think you're right.
Yeah, dude. You gotta, dude, strap in for the ride.
Yeah.
You gotta leave your hope at the door.
Yeah.
Leave your hope at the door, dude.
Yeah, that's going to be so nuts when you're like just roasting squirrel meat, and it's like, how did we get here? Clowns blew up the White House.
It's that furry pipe bomb thing.
All right. Hey, buddy, thanks for
coming
on.
on.
Thanks
This
for
was awesome, dude.
Yeah,
It was
sorry
so
about
funny.
the shit, but we got past it.
No, that didn't last for that long.
Yeah.
No, I didn't even
We
smell
just
it.
got used to it.
Yeah.
Listen to Stuff Island, everybody. Subscribe
Yeah.
to their Patreon. Support the boys. You got any dates you want to plug or anything?
No.
Nah, just
All right.
listen to
Just Stuff Island, dude.
Just Stuff Island. Keep up with everything Chris is doing.
Yeah.
And guys, if you're new to the podcast, welcome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Stick around. Like, subscribe, the whole thing. Tell your friends. That's a big one.
Tell your friends.
Tell the boys. And if you're old with the podcast, you've been here for a while, shout out to the Weeklings. We love
Shouts
you.
out
You're
to the
best.
Weeklings.
The Weeklings.
The Weeklings.
Also, the Weeklings, dude.
That fucking rules.
Yeah, November 19, I'll be at Side Splitters in Tampa.
Yeah, go see him.
Come to that, please.
Hell yeah.
See you guys.
See ya.